Hi guys, I hope you can see me. Okay, so you might have already seen the today's discussion. So I'll just wait for 2 minutes so that everyone can join and then I'll start. Can you please confirm if you can hear me so that I'll start with the session? This session is basically useful because I want to tell you about how you can start with the Hadoop field. Okay, please let me put it on chat. Okay, guys, can you please confirm if you can hear me so that I'll start with the session? We'll just wait for 2 minutes and then we will start with the topic. Okay, so let's start with the today's topic. So today's topic is how you can start the career in the Hadoop field. As I said, yes, there are many people they want to start their career in the Hadoop technology, or you called it as big data technology. So how we can start with this technology, that is the main problem. And most of the time I saw the people are pinging me, they send me an email asking that they want to start the technology, they want to start their career in the big data technology. Before I start with this session, can you please confirm if you can hear me? Otherwise what will happen, I will just start, I'm just discussing and you will not hear. So that thing I don't want to I don't want to go with that. Okay, Neil Deshmukh. Okay, thank you so much, guy. I can see the message saying that yes, you can hear me. Okay, so the topic is how to start this career in the Hadoop technology. Nowadays I'm getting the projects where I'm working as a Hadoop developer also. Okay, along with this Oracle DBA technology. So fortunately, I'm getting the opportunity to work with the multiple technology. So I'm just sharing you guys like how I moved from one technology to another technology. And nowadays you might have seen that I'm also posting a videos based upon the different technology, like Hadoop is also there and Oracle is also there. So what is the important thing, like how it is possible for me to move from one technology to other technology, or simultaneously how I am starting this technology. So the thing is, my previously I was working with the Oracle DBA technology, and in the Oracle DBA, we basically we basically work with the multiple things, like your Unix is there, SQL is there. And because by using this knowledge only, I started working with Hadoop also. So if you see the component of Hadoop ecosystem, you will see that it is a combination of different components are there. Let's talk about the one component, we called it as a Hive. And when you start working on Hive, you will feel like, okay, you have already worked on this technology, because Hive is something related to the, or something which is really you can call it as a similar to the SQL only, like creating the database, checking the database, how to create the tables, all those stuffs are related into the Hive only. So basically what happened, previously it was not possible to write down the big Java code. So they have introduced something we called it as a Hive. Hive is one of the important component in the Hadoop ecosystem. So if you know SQL, like nowadays, when we are working in, when you are engineer starting the engineer career, like BTech or on that time, we basically learning this SQL, Unix, all the stuff we are learning from the starting of our education itself, right? So I don't think so the people are facing any issue with the SQL. At least you should know the basic, right? So if you know SQL, then definitely you know Hive. So one component is already done from your side. Like how, what is Hive, and that is really important. Most of the extraction project, if you go for the extraction project or Hadoop project, you'll find the extraction project. So in that extraction project, basically they are using the Hive only. So mostly they will use this Hive. Now you know the SQL, so you know the Hive, and if you know Hive, you know the Hadoop also. There is another component, we called it as a MapReduce. So what is this MapReduce? This MapReduce is as completely, you can call it as a Java only, based upon the Java. So the first technology that you should know, that is SQL. If you know SQL, you know Hive. The second technology that you should know, any programming language. So I'm not saying that you should know the Java only. Okay, you should not you should know the Java only. No, that's fine. If you have any if you know any programming language, because all the concept are of programming language are same only. So if you know one programming language, you can go for any programming language. So in the Hadoop, we have a component, we called it as a MapReduce. MapReduce is basically a completely Java program. Okay, so since you have the knowledge about the programming language, you can easily understand this MapReduce language also. Okay, which is mainly useful for the processing of data. Okay, so two components you already know. One is Hive, which is similar to the SQL. Second component is MapReduce, which is similar to the Java. Now the third component I'll be talking about, that is called HDFS. In Hadoop, HDFS is just a storage. Okay, it's just a storage which is completely similar like your Unix operating system. So you know the ls command, cd command, like pwd command, how to move the command, rename command, rm command, right? These are all basic command you know. Now if you check the syntax of your HDFS and your Unix operating system, it is same to same. Okay, so if you have the knowledge about the Unix, definitely you can understand this HDFS very easily, and the architecture is also very uh, you can say very easy, you can understand. Okay, so three component you already know. The first one is Hive, second one is MapReduce, and third, which is HDFS. Now the rest of the components are there, which is we called it as a, let's talk about the Spark. Spark is also, which is mainly useful for the real time processing of data, or the faster processing is there. So Spark is also a programming. Okay, so once you know about the one programming, you can definitely go for the other programming also. So Spark also you can easily understand. Now NoSQL databases are there. Okay, again the same thing, you know the knowledge about the database and all the stuff, so definitely you can go for the NoSQL databases are there. So almost, if you see the component of Hadoop ecosystem, you know everything. Okay, so you just need to start learning like little bit things over there. Even it is happening with all the technology. Okay, so being Oracle DB, you know Oracle 11g, so you just need to think more about the Oracle 12c. In Oracle 12c, almost all the concepts are same only. Only few added features are there, like multi-tenant architecture, that you can grab it very fastly, because your foundation is really strong. Okay, so now if you are working as a Java developer, in Java also we have a multiple frameworks are there, like Hibernate is there, and some other frameworks are there. If you are working as a PHP developer, you have a different frameworks are there, like Cake PHP is there. Okay, Magento is there. Lot of new things are coming. So being an IT guy, we always need to we always need to carry the things, like we should be learning more and more. That will be easy for you. Okay, so can you please explain about the PySpark? That is, PySpark is like, it is a combination of your Python and Spark. Okay, so again, if you just go with the Python concept, okay, you can see like it is also that it is not a big it is not something like a big magic over here. Okay, So PySpark, like as I told, like you can use this Spark with your Scala also. You can use this Spark with your Python also, or you can use with the R language also. Okay, so forget about the things, but now let me tell you guys. Uh, so this Python with Spark is having tremendous, we can say, a lot of job openings are there. So if you have the understanding about Python along with the Spark, then you can easily grab the jobs. Okay, in the Hadoop ecosystem. Now next thing is, most of the time people are asking me like, is it necessary that we should have the knowledge about the Java in order to start a Hadoop career? Then I can say no, it is not necessary. Okay, it is not necessary, but it is important. Okay, what does it mean? See, there are some projects in the Hadoop that are all completely extraction project. So in the extraction project, you will work with the Hive and you will work with the Uzi. Now, what is Uzi? I will tell you, or I will create another session on it. Like I will just tell you about what is ecosystem, Hadoop ecosystem. Uzi is just like your cron tab, okay, which is we called it as a scheduler. You while working as a Oracle DB, you might have worked with the cron tab, which is a scheduler where we need to schedule the job. So one job will run, after the second job will run, after the third job will run. Because Hadoop is a component. Hadoop is a combination of different components, and we need to use all those components because we are getting the data from different sources, right? So but let's take all the sources are dependent to each other. Like let's say we have executed one component, we want to execute another component. So in that case we are using the Uzi, and we have already used the concept of cron tab earlier. So it will not take much time for you to go with the Uzi. It is again a completely command line interface. Even they have we have this graphical user interface also. But I think it's not too critical to understand. You can do it very easily. Okay, so if you have anything, just let me know. Can you please tell me, if I want to give exam of OCP database admission 1 or 2, where I can learn, are tuition recommend or self study is good if they? Okay, so this is related to the question of Oracle DBA. Okay, so let me tell you guys, if you want to learn the things, you can do it yourself also. And but there is a strategy, we called it as a one index. We want, whenever we start with the new technology, we want some index, like what to learn first, and we want some path to start it. So in that case, let me tell you, like, you can do it yourself also. My funda, let me tell you my funda, what I'm doing when I want to start with any new technology. First of all, I will start myself. Okay, I will learn a lot of things from the YouTube blog, from different sources. I don't like to read the books. Let me tell you frankly, I don't like to read the books. I like to read the tutorial from the people who is already good in that technology. So you can say like, okay, you are listening to me because I may be good in one technology. So you're listening to me. So what I'm doing here, if I want to learn something about any new technology, I will check their channel. I will learn the things. I will read the blogs also. I will install it on my system. Okay, then I will start the practicing. While doing the practicing, I will see a lot of problem. Okay, that is what it will happen in all the technology. And then when I'm feeling like, okay, I am little bit good now, then I will start looking for training. Okay, so I will start with some of the people who is giving the training, that to they have a good rating, good understanding about the knowledge, good understanding about technology. And then I will go for the classes. Okay, why I'm doing like this? Because if you have the knowledge about that technology previously, then it is really easy for you to understand that technology. Okay, but if you're just going blindly, you don't know anything, and you directly taking the classes, then again it will be a big problem for you. And like, we people never trust on doing the practice. So whatever the practice we are doing, that will be happening in the class only. So my suggestion will be, if you want to learn any new technology or anything, prepare yourself, do the self study, and then join the classes. That is what I am also following. I hope you will be agree with me. Okay, so this is my understanding when I want to learn any new technology. Okay, so that is, guys, that's it from my side. And while I was giving this about this Hadoop technology, let me tell you how to do this practice also about this Hadoop. What you can do, there is one setup we called it as a Cloudera setup. Okay, previously this Cloudera were giving the free setup of it is just like one VMware setup they were giving it to you. So you just need to install the VMware and just directly import that VMX file. Okay, so that all the component you will get it already installed. Okay, or you don't need to install it manually one by one. Like Spark will be there, Hadoop HDFS will be there, then Pig will be there, everything will be there. Okay, you don't need to do, but now they have stopped providing this VMware. Okay, but if you want to know about this VMware, what I will do, you just I will share one link with in this in the comment section, just in the description section, just go, you'll see one comment, you'll see one link. Just register yourself if you want that VMware that setup, Cloudera setup. I will share with you. Okay, just mention like if you want that Cloudera setup, so I will just share with you. Now, if you there is second way. The second way will be what you can do. You need to install this Unix operating system, and then one by one component you can install. Okay, that is the thing that you can do. One by one means like first of all you need to install the Unix Ubuntu. Then you can install the second we called it as a HTTP Hadoop you can install, then you can install the Hive. So one by one component you can install and then start the practicing. So this is how you can do start practicing yourself at your home only. That's not a big problem. Okay, so that I think I'm done with my with my the topics which I commit for here. Okay, so I'll be creating more and more things in the future. So please do like, subscribe, and share this channel. Along with that, you can also subscribe to my second channel. The name of my second channel is Engineer Ankush. You can get the link in the description section also. Okay, guys. So if you want to support me, you can see the description and you can support me also. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. Please do like, subscribe, and share this channel.